Hey there, welcome back to Capital Markets Quickie. Today is Tuesday, September 24th. I'm your host, Endrit Sella, and today we're breaking down what went on in the stock market yesterday. Let's get right into it. Just a quick reminder, everyone. Today's episode is sponsored by AMF Capital Asset Management Frankfurt. They're your go-to provider for personalized investment solutions and mutual funds. For more details, visit amf-capital.de. All right, let's get into it. So, the Dow did it again. Another record close on Monday. The Dow edged up just over 10 basis points, extending a solid winning streak from last week. The Standard & Poor's 500 also rose about 20 basis points, landing at a fresh record, while the Nasdaq Composite was up slightly by 10 basis points. Not too shabby. Now the markets are still digesting the Fed's recent rate cut, and investors are looking ahead to more clues on whether we'll see another big cut. All eyes are on this week's data, especially Friday's PCE index, the Fed's go-to inflation gauge, and Thursday's second quarter GDP report. According to the experts, if inflation keeps cooling off and the economy holds steady, we might be looking at another 50 basis point rate cut this year. On Monday, we got a bit of insight from Fed officials Raphael Bostic and Neil Kashkari, who shared why they supported last week's bigger 50 basis point cut. They pointed to the cooling job market and progress on inflation as key reasons, but there wasn't unanimous agreement in that decision, so we'll have to keep an eye on what Fed Chair Jerome Powell and dissenting Fed Governor Michelle Bowman have to say later this week. Now, on to some stock movers. Tesla had a nice boost after Wall Street gave a bullish delivery forecast ahead of their robotaxi event coming up in October. Intel shares also got a lift after Apollo Global Management reportedly offered a multi-billion-dollar investment, which could really help the chipmaker's turnaround strategy. And lastly, Boeing shares were up 2% after the company said it sweetened its offer to machinists who've been on strike, hoping to settle things soon. That's your quick rundown for the day. Thanks for listening to Capital Markets Quickie. I'm Endrit Sella, and I'll catch you tomorrow morning with more updates.